Okie dokie. Ho ho. Let's go.
Hey guys, it's Retrohead here and welcome back to another video. Today I have a really exciting video for you as I'm going to Ipswich as you have a really good CEX, loads of pawn shops, charity shops and also the retro realm. Now the pawn shops and charity shops I'm not going to show in this video, but I am going to show you the retro realm and also CEX. Now the retro realm is an independent gaming shop. So let's first of all go to the retro realm, then go to CEX. So here we are in the retro realm, looking at the PS1 selection first. It was an absolutely insane selection, it was absolutely massive. I am really looking for Crash Bandicoot 2 on the PS1, as I really like the look of that game and I really want to play it. But sadly they didn't have it here, which was a little bit of a shame because this selection was so big, I thought they'd have it. But that doesn't matter because there's still some awesome things to look at in the store. Look at the awesome stuff in this glass cabinet. Now I would have been tempted with that Mario Bros. Deluxe on the Game Boy Color in the box there, but I do already have that one in the collection. They also had some incredible box consoles here, including a Super Famicom in the box, which you don't see very often in this country. There is always some incredible stuff in the retro realm, including this awesome Mario Sunshine standee. But moving on down here, we have the other glass cabinet. It had this mini Mega Drive Tower of Power, which I thought was absolutely awesome. So as always, I had an awesome time at the retro realm, but now our next stop is CEX, where I managed to find some awesome pickups to add to the collection. Here we are in CEX. So I started off looking at the GameCube selection, and it was absolutely awful, I'm not going to lie. There was hardly any games here, and none that I really needed for the collection, which was a shame. And the same with the Wii U selection. There was a few more games in the Wii U section, but just nothing that really grabbed me. But I did manage to find some other awesome things to add to my collection. And also my dad found a couple of Sega games to add to his collection. So we did really well in this CEX actually. A lot of the retro in the Ipswich CEX was actually hidden behind the counter, which is a shame to see all this cool stuff hidden behind the counter, so it was quite hard to film. If you're after a copy of Luigi's Mansion 2, the Ipswich CEX is definitely the place to go. Now, let's go back to the games room to look at those pickups. So we are back from Ipswich, and I'll show you the Retro Realm stuff first. As I didn't buy quite as much stuff as I normally do, I didn't have the biggest budget today. But the first thing is actually a gift that Sega Zombie gave me, so I really appreciate it. I love this, it's so cool. And that is the Super Mario Galaxy official Nintendo magazine fridge magnets. Now these are brand new and sealed, and they will stay brand new and sealed, as I love stuff like this. And I like how it comes from the official Nintendo magazine, because you couldn't buy these, you had to buy this issue of the magazine. So these are a really, really cool thing to have, as I love anything Mario. And these will look awesome in the games room. So Sega Zombie, if you're watching this, thank you so much, as I'm so happy with these. The next thing is actually a little book that I bought from the Retro Realm. Now this cost just £4, so I was really pleased with it. And that is a Count Duckula book. And you do not see Duckula stuff very often at all. So when I saw this, I had to pick it up, as I do really like Duckula, and this is just so cool. And I have been reading this, it's a good little story as well. I'll just show you some of the pictures inside, because the artwork in this is so awesome. And to find anything Duckula was absolutely brilliant. Really, really pleased with this one. Next up is a couple of retro related items that are to do with old vintage girls' toys. As I know someone who's actually collecting vintage girls' toys, and when I saw these I just thought of them, so I picked them up for them. They were nice and cheap as well. So the first one is this Keeper's book. Now this was only £3, and I thought that looked really, really cool for £3. Now, I don't really know much about Keepers, but I don't know when this is from, actually. When is this from? 1987, so it is, proper retro. And the artwork in the front is really, really cool. And the next one is an annual, and I know even less about these. And these are Glow Friends Annual 1988. Now, like I said, I don't know much about this sort of thing, but I just know that they do really like collecting Glow Friends. And look at how cool the artwork is in the front. Now, this isn't particularly my sort of thing, but wow, that artwork is cool. And that's another reason why I like buying annuals. Some of these retro related items are so expensive, but with annuals they're usually pretty cheap, and you get some of the best artwork for those characters. So now the CEX pickups. So the first two things were a couple of bits that my dad picked up. He doesn't buy things very often, he only collects Sega. I collect Nintendo and PlayStation, and my dad only collects Sega. But he was really pleased to find these two, as he loves the Saturn. So the first game is Crime Wave on the Sega Saturn. Now, I don't really know much about the Sega Saturn. I do enjoy playing it, because I do play it with him, but this game does look very cool, and the condition of it is really nice as well, especially inside. Now, let me know if you've played this game at all. We haven't had the chance to play it yet, so we want you to let us know if it's particularly good or not, because he's really looking forward to playing this. To be honest, it looks a little bit like GTA, and I do quite enjoy the older GTA games, so we're really looking forward to getting stuck into this one. Next up, we have a game that I think looks really good, and this is my dad's other pickup, and that is Victory Boxing. Now, I do really enjoy boxing. Wrestling, I really don't like. Boxing, I think, is really, really cool. And this is, again, we only bought these a couple of days ago, so we haven't had the chance to play these yet. Both these Saturn games are in such good condition, and my dad was so pleased with both of these, as he doesn't buy overly many games, so it was really nice for him to find a couple of games to add to his collection. Now, I haven't got quite as many pickups as I normally would have, because if you didn't see my last video, that video was all about the DS and 3DS. And I bought a few DS games from that CEX, but I show them in that video. But I still have a few cool things to show you. So the first thing, as you can see behind me here, I have my Atari Jaguar. But this came bundled with Cybermorph back in the day, but it didn't actually come with it when I bought it. So here I have a new copy of Cybermorph to go in that box. Now you may be thinking that's unboxed, but when it was bundled with the Jaguar back in the day, it didn't come boxed, it just came as the loose cartridge. Now, I've never played Cybermorph, but from the footage that I've seen, it looks so good. So this was definitely a worthwhile purchase. So when I was in CEX, sadly quite a lot of retro was hidden behind the counter, so it was quite hard to film. You may have noticed they had a copy of Crash Bandicoot on the PS1. Now, I did have a look at that, but the disc was really scratched, which was a real shame, so I'm really after that game at the minute. Ever since I found Crash Bash in a charity shop a couple of weeks ago, I've just really wanted to have the original Crash Bandicoot as well, but another day perhaps. But I did buy another PS1 game, and this one isn't scratched fortunately, and that is Tekken 2 on the PS1. Now you may be thinking, why have you bought a Platinum copy? I don't mind the Platinum copies on PS1. To be fair, I actually think they're pretty cool. I love the silver. And they're actually cheaper than the Black Label copies most of the time, so for me that's a really, really good thing. Now, I've only ever played Tekken 2 at Retro Replay in Norwich, and I did play that machine for a long time, so I really enjoyed it. But I haven't played Tekken 2 any other time, so I'm really, really looking forward to going back and playing this one, as it was a really good game when I played it. and I'm looking forward to being able to play it whenever I like in my own games room. And this copy is complete, and it's actually in really good condition. As you can see, there's a big manual on this one, and that is in such nice condition. And it also, the disc is in really good condition, but this also came with a little bonus. In the back was an extra disc. Now, every now and again, this did get bundled with a demo, and it's got a demo for Point Blank on the PS1, which is meant to be a really good light gun game that I haven't played before. But to find that in the back was really awesome. I was so pleased to see it there. And also, this amazing fighting game on the PS1, complete in box, cost just £10, which I think is an absolute bargain. Thank you for watching this video. If you did enjoy, please leave a like and please subscribe, and let me know what was your favourite pickup of the day. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you all later. Bye!